everyone. Today, I am going to present to you 10 foods that are dangerous for heart health. But please help me by subscribing to my new channel. Thank you. 10 foods that are bad for your heart. 1. Sugar, salt, fat. Over time, high amounts of salt, sugar, saturated fat, and refined carbs raise your risk for a heart attack or stroke. If you are worried about your heart, you'll want to keep these out of regular rotation. But rather than fixate on any one bad food, it's wise to focus on your overall diet. You can still have these things if you mostly eat heart-healthy fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and low-fat dairy. 2. Bacon. More than half of bacon's calories come from saturated fat, which can raise your low-density lipoprotein (LDL) or bad cholesterol, and boost your chance of a heart attack or stroke. It is full of salt, which bumps up your blood pressure and makes your heart work harder. High amounts of sodium, the main part of salt, can lead to stroke, heart disease, and heart failure. Bacon's added preservatives are linked to these issues as well. 3. Red meat. Eating too much beef, lamb, and pork may raise your odds for heart disease and diabetes. It may be because they're high in saturated fat, which can boost cholesterol. More recent studies point to how gut bacteria process a part of the meat called L-carnitine. Limit your portions. Also, look for lean cuts like round, sirloin, and extra lean ground beef. 4. Soda. Having small amounts of added sugar is not harmful, but a can of soda has more added sugar than experts recommend for a whole day. Soda drinkers tend to gain more weight and are more likely to be obese and have type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. And while the science is still fuzzy on diet drinks, some research links them to weight gain and strokes. Your best bet is plain, carbonated, or unsweetened flavored water. 5. Baked goods. Cookies, cakes, and muffins should be rare treats. They are typically loaded with added sugar, which leads to weight gain. They are also linked to higher triglyceride levels, and that can lead to heart disease. Their main ingredient is usually white flour, which may spike your blood sugar and make you hungrier. Make healthier treats. Swap in whole wheat flour, trim the sugar, and use liquid plant oils instead of butter or shortening. 6. Pizza. Pizza can be healthy if you make it the right way, but most takeout pizza and frozen pies have staggering amounts of sodium, fat, and calories, all of which can raise your risk of a heart attack. When you order out, opt for a thin crust, whole wheat if possible, ask for less cheese, pile on the veggies, and skip the pepperoni or sausage, which are loaded with salt. For the most heart-healthy pizza, make it yourself. 7. Alcohol. Moderate drinking won't harm your heart, Unless you have high blood pressure or high triglycerides, a type of fat in your blood that can boost your odds of heart disease. Heavy drinking, on the other hand, can lead to high blood pressure, heart failure, strokes, and weight gain. So if you don't already drink, don't start. 8. Ice cream. Ice cream is high in sugar, calories, and saturated fat, so save it for a special treat. Eating foods loaded with fat and sugar leads to weight gain. It can also drive up your triglycerides and lead to a heart attack. Cut your calories and fat by choosing sorbet, low-fat or non-fat frozen yogurt, or frozen fruit bars. Check the label for the least amount of sugar and saturated fat. 9. Butter. Butter is high in saturated fat, which can raise your bad cholesterol and make heart disease more likely. You are better off to replace butter with olive oil or vegetable oil-based spreads, which contain heart-healthy mono and polyunsaturated fats. If you have high cholesterol, a spread with stenol is even better. Regular use can help lower your LDL cholesterol levels. 10. Potato chips. Potato chips are one of the foods that contribute most to weight gain. And not only are they loaded with saturated fat, they are also covered in salt, which is also linked to heart disease. Skip the lower sodium or low-fat potato chips. They'll just leave you hungry again. The most nutritious snacks combine healthy proteins, carbs, and fats, like whole grain crackers with low-fat cheese or homemade popcorn tossed with olive oil.